Hello to all my friends out there, and this video is bake apple strudel with me. Okay, here is the recipe I'm going to use, and in this video I'm making the dough. Sift together flour and 1/2 teaspoon salt, cut in 1/2 cup butter, I'm using margarine, till crumbly, mix beaten egg and water. Add to flour, stir well, turn out on lightly floured surface, knead 5 minutes, half dough, cover and let stand 1 hour. Okay, I'm making half a batch because I just want to use up a few apples. So what I did is I put my margarine in the freezer for a while to get it nice and cold. So okay, I have 1.5 cups of flour, and I have a little salt. And so, you know, there's all ways to do this, but mainly you just want to cut the butter in to the flour. And I'm just, you know, no special equipment is needed. I'm just going to use 2 knives, 2 big knives, and I'm just going to cut my butter into my flour. And I'm going to make the whole thing in here, and I'm going to knead it in here. You can use forks if you're more comfortable. Sometimes I use forks. Like, this is like the same premise is when you make crumpets and when you make, what are those other things? Anyway, you know, for the teas. When I first made those, I go, wow, it's like I have been making these all my life. Well, anything that's like butter or biscuits, you would do this with biscuits. This is just the way I do it. You can do it any way you see fit. If you have one of those little pastry things, those are good. I have one. Where? I don't know. It's going to be better if your butter is really, really icy cold. And it's going to be better the more you cut your butter into your flour. You want to see these big pieces? This is why I like knives. You know, no messing around. I see big pieces of butter, I just chop them with my sharp knife. Okay, so since I'm making a half a batch, I'm adding the whole egg. So I have to adjust my recipe a tiny bit, but these are small eggs. Okay, so I have the salt, the flour, and the butter until crumbly. Mix beaten egg and water. So okay, I'm adding the water last because, you know, I'm adjusting a little bit to my, you know, having a little more egg than normal because I'm making half a batch. Okay. It's easy to make. And then after it sets for 1 hour, you know, this setting for 1 hour thing, that is kind of like when you're making noodles, you know how you let them set? Some people have noodle machines. That's one thing. Okay, I'm adding the rest of the water. Okay, so this seems to be right about right. Okay, so I'm going to mix it together. See how it's starting to pull away from the pan, just like the bread. So the idea of this is to create a dough that's kind of a stiff dough so that you can roll it really, really thin. And then you can put any kind of fruit. If you have canned fruit, you can use the canned fruit, drained canned fruit. If you have some kind of fresh fruit. On this, see, I'm using my plastic spoon. Before I even start kneading it, I'm mixing it until it's almost, you know, mixing together. I mean, it's almost forming into a ball before I start the kneading part. I think the real trick to this is rolling the dough thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it on that big cookie sheet, and then I'm going to turn it out onto another cookie sheet. You know, just turn it over. See how it's all starting to stick together like a ball of dough? So, you know, you can see it's already going to be a pretty successful dough. Okay, so now I want to knead it a little bit. See how I'm containing my mess? I don't want to... I have a big flat pan I use sometimes too. But, you know, I'm in a party mode, so, you know, I don't need any big messes around the party area. Very excited, very excited. I don't want to add too much flour. I just want to see how it's starting to turn into nice stiff dough. And then after you get it into the dough, like you are right now, see this dough? Still a little bit too sticky. See, it's not too much of a mess. The trick to any recipe, making anything, is once you get a good recipe. Okay, so you don't have to add a lot of flour because you're going to turn it out onto a flour board, and you are going to roll it as paper thin as you can. Okay, looks good. There's the dough. So, okay, just 1 second. Okay, I'm going to cover this for 1 hour. Very easy. And this is all the things you have in the stockpile. Instead of granulated sugar, I'm going to use my raw sugar. Okay, now let me give you one more shot. Here is my bread. See, it's starting to rise. All right, I'll be back.